Wow, it has been a minute. Hi, my name is Marina Tue. I'm an artist. I like to create art with a lot of different types of mediums, but I am currently focusing on oil paintings. So it is August 11, and oh my gosh, I don't even know where the time has gone. This past, I kid you not, like past month and a half has been chaotic. It has been insane, and we had my stepdaughter here, son is here, and then we were packing to move to this spot that I'm currently in right now. While we were packing and moving, at the same time, we were having to entertain these little kids who were on summer vacation, and then we ended up having to go to San Francisco for the week. We came back with my in-laws. They were here for another week, and there was a few flights afterwards, and then now this is probably like my third day, my husband and I, for third day that we have been able to get back into a routine, get back into actually like having a sane structure. Because when I say the past month and a half has been crazy, that is why I have not been posting. I know I had a market on the end of May. Let me sit down because my toes are hurting a little bit. Wow, too low. Okay, so yeah, I had a market at the end of May, but I am currently, let's see, I'm still gonna edit it. I'm still gonna post it. It is what it is. So I'm gonna do that later today, but I am in my new little room / art studio, and thankfully I am so happy to have this space, because as an artist, or just like a person in general, like if there is too much stuff going on around you, you tend to lose focus a lot, and then you just become overwhelmed with everything that's like not where it's supposed to be, or doesn't have space, or too many things going on. So now that I have my own spot, I can like be in here, focus on what I want to do. And yeah, I will probably tour you guys after I get this room cleaned up, just because there is mess going on. I'm trying to get some product shots to upload on my website, which my website is actually live, you guys. And I am prepping some canvases. I know it's open, so I'm not gonna tip it, but I just recently got this primer, but it's a burnt sienna transparent. So instead of me having to do the gesso primer and then put like a color mix in or on top or whatever, this is all in one. So this is the first time I'm using it. I saw it from a different oil painter, and I was like, well, might as well try it. So I have a lot going on. I'll take you guys around the space here later, but I am going to be tracing my outlines on these canvases once they dry. I'm going to be editing the YouTube video in this video, and then we'll see what else. I honestly just picked up the camera because I was like, I haven't vlogged in such a long time. Might as well at least capture some of the things that I'm doing right now. And yeah, so we'll talk as the video goes. My brain is kind of like at a blank right now. The instructions, it says to prime it, and then to do your first layer, and you can dilute it with 25% of water. And then the second time to prime it would be like an hour afterwards, but it's already been overnight, and I do want to make sure I get 2 layers of this on, just because I don't want to paint and then all of a sudden the oil starts to sink in the canvas because I didn't put enough of this on. And also, this is my first time actually having a burnt sienna background. I know it's supposed to help with seeing colors better than a white canvas, so I'm excited to see it. Last time I tried it with my Renaissance portrait lady, I didn't use burnt sienna. I used, I think, like, I forgot which one I used, but it was a little too dark, and I don't think it really helped me that much. So the reason I also am priming a lot of canvases is because I have a bunch of gold frames in my closet, and I did an order with Michaels yesterday because they had like a buy one canvas, get 2 canvases for free. So ultimately I bought 3 canvases for like 35 bucks. But they are ones that are going to fit the gold frames that are in my closet that I have been thrifting for, mainly thrift shops, aka also consignment shops. I found some really nice ones for like a really good price. So of course I just kind of saved them up, hoarded them up in the corner. of my last apartment. And number 2, let's prime this one. I have so many ideas of paintings I want to create, but as amazing as the past month and a half has been, I wasn't able to create any of my paintings, and so I feel like I kind of wasted my art time because I wasn't able to do this. Which, I mean, I was expecting not to paint as much with everything going on, but I didn't expect not to paint at all. So this one, I believe I'm going to create it as a portrait of a woman. It's going to be a chiaroscuro effect. And my reference images, I don't know if I've mentioned this in other videos, but my reference images, I will either take multiple images and collage them together and then put it on using Procreate and outline it that way. Or I will find an image on Pixabay, which is a website that artists can use, and you can just use the reference images for free. But I found this one image on there that was really, it had like an emotion. It had emotion to it, and it was a chiaroscuro type of image. And honestly, those are the type of images that I like, is to create the very shadowy but bright type of images. The contrasted is, I guess you can say. So this is probably going to be that woman. The bigger one that I just put over there, I have a couple ideas for it. It's either going to be a self-portrait or it's going to be another portrait of another woman sitting at a table. And then I have a smaller canvas that I want to create a self-portrait that I was inspired by one of the artists. So when we were in San Francisco, we went to the San Francisco Museum of Art, SF MoMA, and one of the artists, I'll put his name and image over here for the video that I took, but I was inspired by it just because it seemed simple, like a black and white image, but it was it looked like it was not blurred out, but like kind of in motion blurred out. I don't know how you would call that. And I wanted to try it with one of mine. And I was kind of messing around my Procreate yesterday because you can like, have different features and settings on the images that you're working with. And it honestly seemed harder to do it on Procreate, but that's also because I'm not the greatest with digital art. But I think it'll look cool once I'm done. Can we just take a moment and appreciate there's a window in this space and it gets natural sunlight and direct sunlight towards the afternoon into like sunset time, which is amazing. I mean, it's currently summer, so I don't really know exactly how it's going to be like when winter comes, but I'm okay with it for now. So let's see. Let me prime. So I actually started this before we even, sorry for my primed hands. I started this before we even started moving, and it's just been sitting. So I'm not a huge fan of the purple at the moment. I think I might go over it with something else, but I do want to do this again, fix it up, because I'm not really a big fan of how it looks like right now. But this one is actually a reference image off of Pinterest. I just found one and that I was like, oh, that's cute. So it was just supposed to be like a fun painting session that obviously I never finished. I don't know about you guys, but I am so looking forward to fall, even though it's like 90 degrees and so hot outside. I just think the fall brings so much happiness. Even though in a way the leaves are dying and trees are dying, but you know, they're hibernating, not dying, they're hibernating. But yeah, I just realized I just spent the past like 40 minutes trying to find my hard drive because I thought I lost it. So that's that. I realized that my second market video, I either never recorded the intro or I might have deleted it on accident when I formatted my camera. And I really hope you guys can hear me. Oh my god. Wow, I am all over the place. I am actually just now going to start editing this YouTube. It is 4:50 right now. I have my coffee in here. The sun is still shining in here. I love it. I love it so much. And I'm going to give myself about an hour. I think the YouTube video is only going to be like 15-20 minutes long. But I still want to put it out there just because, like, even though it is August and the market was at the end of May. No. The market was at the end of June. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was June 30th. I still want to at least put something out there. And I reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. How cool is that? But thank you guys for being here. And let's see where I'm at in an hour. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I have the thumbnail done, the whole video edited, and scheduled for tomorrow with the description. So that's a lot in 1 hour, but we're gonna do it. Hey you guys, it is 6:15 and I edited, thumbnailed, descriptioned my video and I actually already uploaded it. So it's Monday, August 11, 6:15. I was off by my time by about like 20-25 minutes, but got it done. It's uploaded and now I can work on some other things. I am waiting for the sunset to go down just a little bit more because I ended up buying this projector. Typically when I create the outline on my iPad, I'll show you guys here in a sec. I use Procreate and then I send it to my printer, print it out, or my computer, my laptop, and then adjust the size and print it out. But honestly, I want to stop having to buy printer paper and ink just to get the outline. Oh. We're good. So I ended up getting this projector off of Amazon for around 40 bucks and we're gonna try it today and get some of my outlines traced onto these canvases. They are dry, so we'll actually start with this one because that's the one for the self-portrait one that I want to create, but we'll do that here in a little bit and then we'll see how it turns out. It's actually the next day. So after I uploaded the video on YouTube, I ended up watching it afterwards, and typically I like to watch the video before just to make sure everything's all right, but I watched the video afterwards and then realized that there was a lot of shuddering in my video towards the end of it. So I'm actually going to record just kind of another video today and then re-upload it and do that whole thing again. So that's that. Second thing, after eating dinner, I ended up just getting on my computer and putting out job applications because I am going to need a job soon. So that was the rest of my night, and today we are going to first make my coffee, and then my Zena, my Frenchie, she has an appointment at 12:30, so we're gonna leave here around 11:45 to get to her appointment. I'm gonna grab a second coffee because there's a spot up in Escondido is where she goes to where her vet is. There's a spot up in Escondido called Dutch Bros, and they only have a couple throughout like California. So I definitely want to grab that and then head back down and finish up the rest of the day. Today is a rest day, so no gym today, and yeah, let's go ahead and get going. I'm still waking up, so let's at least get the coffee going. So I'm just gonna be lazy this morning. I got a 4-pack of these for like $4, and it's called Strawberry Mocha Column. You know, I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. It's like not the greatest, but it's 100 milligrams of caffeine. And if I want to get coffee later, I want to make sure I'm not like cracked out on coffee. I have some avocado toast with the leftover avocado from yesterday. And then this mug again. I got this mug when I was in Nebraska. When was it? In June. They had like a art fair going on, and one of the ladies does pottery. And this is the only one that kind of like stood out to me. I thought it was cute. It's like perfect for your hands. Cheers, guys. Okay, now I really have my YouTube video uploaded. I did watch it again, so all good there. No issues with the flickering, and it actually went down like 2 minutes because I had to take one of the videos out because it was flickering. But anyways, let us put some fall vibes on, fall music. Get these canvases traced. I'm gonna have to close this window because it's a little bit too bright in here. And set up the projector, and I also have to clean up a little bit. Oh my gosh, this room is a hot mess right now. Like if you would have seen it a couple days ago, very clean, but since I was taking out a bunch of things out of the closet and readjusting and reorganizing, it's like a mess. Okay, so like I showed you guys, this is the projector we're going to use. I got this off of Amazon. I really hope it works for what I need. Plugged in here. Not bad. Honestly, I should have done this yesterday when it was dark and nighttime, but it's okay. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with how well this worked. Got the first one down, going to do the second one here in a little bit, and then get going. It's already, what time is it? It is 10:43, so got about got about an hour till we leave. Alright, got my Dutch Bro Nitro cold brew with the Oreos, cookies and cream soft top. And then I realized that their Nitro cold brew doesn't come out of the spout like Starbucks does. I guess it comes in a can, but they poured it in and made it all nice and pretty. But Xena's appointment went well, and she's in the back still trying to cool down, even though it's not really that cold, that hot in the car. And yeah, we are on our way back home. Wow, you look gorgeous. So I actually, this monopod, my hubby got it for me back in like, I want to say 5 years ago. And I probably only used it one time. So this is, I was able to attach the attachment to the projector, and honestly, works perfectly for what I needed. But for now, I thought I might have needed some more product shots, but I actually don't. I realized that a lot of my product photos, I never actually put it on my phone or on my computer. So what I'm gonna do for the rest of the time right now is I'm going to combine like what's on sale on my site into one bin or two at most. I'm gonna clean up the room a little bit and then work on product listings because that's like the admin kind of annoying stuff that I want to get out of the way. And then after that, I'm going to create the outline for the big painting that I have over here. I'll just turn it. So I'm going to create the outline on my iPad using Procreate, and then later on in the night, transfer it on. And yeah, so far, that's what I have. Oh, look. I told you guys, she's trying to sunbathe. I'm trying to see if I can get it. Sunbathing. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for now. And hopefully by the end of this video, my area is going to look a lot more clean. I don't really know what else I'm gonna do, to be honest, but we will figure it out. Sick. What's up? Girl, don't be farting on my new rug. Dab me up. Yes, thank you. Other one, dab me up. Other one. Oh, okay, thank you. So I think this might be it for the video. It is currently 7:47 p.m. I just finished up the outline for this one. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see. It's giving journaling in autumn, nighttime, kind of like a comfy vibe. So that's what I'm going for with this. I got 1, 2, 3 canvases ready to start. I'm going to actually start painting tomorrow. I think for the rest of the night, I'm just going to create my product listing. So by the time that this video comes out, you guys, if you would like, go ahead, check out my website. I have a lot of prints, originals. I believe I might be putting the magnets up on there too. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think. And she's back. And yeah, I'm gonna also create some reels because I have been slacking on my social media. So I think as far as today, I am going to cut the video off here. Thank you so much for hanging out, sticking around, getting to see, I guess, what I was doing for the day and my little projects that I'm doing. And as always, love yourself, love your family, love your life. Bye, guys. Wait. Say bye, Zena. Say bye. Bye-bye.